Hi everyone, today your assignment is to practice annotating. So we are going to go through an annotation demonstration so that you can see what that looks like. For your assignment today, you are going to end up finding an article about something that you're interested in. Make sure that whatever you pick is something that's kind of controversial because you're going to be forming an opinion about it. So don't pick something like the weather because that's not going to be very helpful. So just go to Google and type in whatever your interest is, whatever your idea is. For mine, I chose inmates as firefighters because did you know that they use inmates as firefighters? So in California, a lot of inmates are fighting fires out there. But then when they get out of prison, they're not allowed to become firefighters because they don't allow ex-cons to be firefighters. Just fun fact for you. So that's what I have chosen. You'll notice that there are little green boxes on these things. In your assignment on Schoology, it tells you to sign up for something called News Guardian, and there's a code on there. So go and sign up for that, and then it will bring up these little boxes when you go to search for your news thing. If you searched for something really broad, like immigration, that's really big. So you're going to come up with some websites probably. We want news articles. So click on news. And then we still have our little green things. You guys want to look for something that has a score of 80 or above. So you can see here that the Hill score, if you look right here, is 80. So that one would be okay to use. NPR's score, let's check it out, is 100, so that would be okay to use. Vox's score is 87, 100, 87. Okay, so pick one that is 80 or above. The reason that I want you to pick one 80 or above is because then we know that it's going to be a reliable news source and that you're not going to get something that's going to give you fake news or unreliable information. So let's see, I'm going to click on this one. My internet takes a little bit, sorry. All right, so what I need to do then is I'm going to annotate this. So annotating means that you are you're writing down your comments, your questions, your ideas, whatever you have when you're reading. Anything that pops in your head basically while you're reading, you should be writing it or highlighting things about it so that you know what you were thinking. Annotations are really important because they help make sure that we're understanding what we're reading. It also helps us comprehend more, and it also makes sure that if we have questions that we don't forget what our questions were or what we were confused about because we have them written down. So in order to do this online, which is a little bit different than how we've done it in the past, I want you to copy and paste the whole text. So hit Command-C to copy, and then go into a blank Google document and hit Control-V. It might take a second for your stuff to pop up, and then you have your whole article here. If you want, you can delete some of the stuff that, like, we don't really need, like, we don't need this part. It's up to you if you want to delete this stuff. It's fine if you don't. Then what you're going to do as you read, you're going to go through and you are going to highlight and comment on things that you think are interesting, surprising, confusing, or anything that leads you to believe something else, or like you can connect it to something else. Like you could be like, oh, this reminds me of whatever, a story, a movie, another news event. And you're just going to put all of your comments and stuff in the corner so that you can show us what you were thinking as you were going. So as I read this, California Governor got a new summons on Friday, signed a bill allowing inmate firefighters to have their records expunged, clearing a path. All right, so I didn't know this. I didn't know that they were going to have their records expunged so that they could be eligible for firefighting. And I think that's amazing. So I'm going to write So that's all you have to do. You have to just go through, type in questions, comments, reactions. Your reactions can even be stuff as simple as amazing, it's about time. This assignment is due at the end of the hour today, so go and find an article and figure out how you're going to annotate it. If you have questions, please let me know.